The story takes place during the Spring and Autumn Warring States periods. The state of Chu was in the period between 340 BC and 278 BC. At that time, Chu Kingdom was a very important vassal state. Thousands of years in the past, there was a kingdom called Chu. In the Chu Kingdom, there was a minister named Qu Yuan. He was born in Danyang, a part of Chu Kingdom. From a young age, he was incredibly intelligent and loved reading. As he grew up, he became a minister of the kingdom, deeply caring about the well-being of its people. Qu Yuan was especially loyal and patriotic, often assisting the king of Chu in managing the affairs of the state with remarkable contributions. As a result, he was deeply admired by the people. However, one of the other ministers, Jin Shang, was deeply jealous of Qu Yuan's talent and abilities. Out of envy, Jin Shang frequently spoke ill of Qu Yuan to the king. He told the king, Qu Yuan thinks he is more capable than you. He even mocks you in front of the people, saying you cannot handle state matters without him. The king, angered by these accusations, did not give Qu Yuan a chance to explain himself and instead banished him to a faraway place. While in exile, Qu Yuan heard news that the king of Qin was plotting to harm the king of Chu. The king of Qin devised a trap, intending to lure the Chu king to his country under the pretense of gifting him beautiful women. Qu Yuan rushed back to warn the king of Chu about the trap, urging him not to fall for the deception. Sadly, the king did not trust Qu Yuan's words and once again drove him away. Ultimately, the Chu king fell into the trap and was killed by the king of Qin. Upon knowing of the demise of his home kingdom, he was heartbroken. Devastated by the loss of his country and his inability to save it, Qu Yuan wandered aimlessly. He poured all his sorrow and grievances into poetry, creating heartfelt works of patriotism. He realized that he could no longer help the people of his fallen kingdom. On the 5th day of the 5th lunar month, he held a heavy stone and leapt into the river, sinking to its depths. Qu Yuan's servant, upon hearing that his master had jumped into the river, immediately rowed a boat in search of him together with the villagers. However, they could not find Qu Yuan. The servant told the people, Qu Yuan, who was loyal and patriotic, took his life in grief over the fall of our country. The people, deeply moved by the story of Qu Yuan's loyalty and love for his country, they joined in the search of Qu Yuan. However, it was too late. They could not find Qu Yuan's body. People, fearing that the fish and shrimp in the river might harm Qu Yuan's remains, the villagers began throwing rice dumplings into the water to feed the creatures. However, the rice quickly dissolved in the water. To prevent this, they wrapped the rice in leaves and tied it with grass strings, allowing it to sink to the riverbed to distract the fish and shrimp. To honor the noble and patriotic Qu Yuan, the people began gathering by the river. Every year on the 5th day of the 5th lunar month, they rowed dragon boats and made rice dumplings. Over time, these traditions live on as a way to commemorate Qu Yuan and his unwavering love for his country. If you like these stories, please like, share and subscribe.